welcome everybody to this talk on edge intelligence. So in this talk, I'm going to discuss a couple of research results, a number of research questions related to how the stack of different technologies, IoT, edge, fog, and cloud are related with each other, and how that actually relates to the question of artificial intelligence and what could be interesting developments in the future. So when we look at current systems, we can increasingly recognize that there are a number of different types of application scenarios, from smart homes to smart transportation networks to e-health networks to governmental networks to energy networks, where we can see that there are three different types of entities being included in these systems that are increasingly oops, sorry, I don't know what is happening here. It goes automatically. Three types of different entities that are being put together: people, software, services, and things. And the question becomes for us, how do we actually design systems that are actually composed out of these three different building blocks? And that is a very difficult task that lies in front of us, because people typically were outside the systems in the past. They were interacting with the systems, but nowadays they are becoming part of the system design themselves. And the Internet of Things is a very recent development. So typically the things themselves are not typically part of the system's design that we actually take into account. And the data that the things deliver, etc., are typically not taken into consideration. So what we realize increasingly is that apologies for that, I don't know what is happening here, it automatically switches, is that everything is connected with each other. I don't know. And since everything is connected with each other, it reminds us very much of a ecosystem. That ecosystems typically we know from nature, like the marine ecosystem, are complex systems. And in this picture, you can see a good representation of an ecosystem, which is the marine ecosystem. And you see all these different entities that are being part of this, right? So you have the sun, you have the birds, you have the rocks, the water, the fishes, and other animals, etc. And you can see that there is a cycle, an ecosystem cycle in here, which de facto builds a complex system. And this complex system has network dependencies. And these network